so that we can have everybody benefit as much as they should benefit. Welcome to class. I know that it's a new week and a lot of us have had a very exciting week. For me, my Mondays are the most exciting day of the week, because I have the opportunity to start implementing my goals, immediately. Sunday evenings for me are for me to evaluate my goals, to set out every conversation, every phone call, every text message, group meetings. I plan them out a night before Monday. So on Sunday, I've listed out everything. I have this list, I have this diary that contains a lot of things I want to do. People I'm going to call. This meeting was part of the list. I don't know if you do that. It works for me that way. I fill up I can have up to 50 to 60 activities or people I need to call. Every little details, even to the tiniest amount of money I'm going to give to my wife, my children, everything, I just document them on paper. It makes me, it's like crystallizing my thoughts. It's like pouring out my intentions on paper and documenting them. The moment I do that, I feel that release in my system that, okay, I have them on paper. I have savings. I have something at my list. I have things I'm going to save, how much I'm going to save, because I have a very strong on saving and very strong on investment. I don't just save, I save for investment. I have, so I plan, okay, I'm going to save for this, save for fees. I don't owe fees because I save and I plan for school fees. I don't owe rents because I plan every week. I set aside a certain percentage of my income for rent. I don't owe my salaries. I have a number of people who I pay salary on a very monthly basis. I have money set aside. By the end of the month, they have their salary already. It's a bank account available for them. I have people who entrust funds, resources to my hands to trade, whether in the crypto market, on the Forex market, or who want me to just trade with their money and then give them a certain percentage every month. So at the end of the month, I'm paying out close to 300, 400,000 every month. And for a long time, I've not had any issues because I plan my week, I plan my activities, I focus on core activities. So for me, part of my core activities is putting together slides because I have to do a lot of trainings. Like in April is my money and internet month. So I don't know if you know, Adiolu Akiemi. Adiolu Akiemi is considered the father of multi-level marketing and financial intelligence. He's like the Eric Warren of Nigeria, of Africa. An amazing guy. Most of the top leaders, in different multi-level marketing companies. So he has agreed to do stuff with me April 5th. I'm doing an event. The flyer just came out today. I'm going to put it out there. So I have to work on my slides. All right. And then I'll be in Owerri for Conference of Orators, where we're having all the speakers around the Southeast gather together. And I'll be also putting together my slides for that. And then I'm also doing stuff on Forex on the 30th of this month. I have to put together stuff, so a lot of activities. And I have my school, I have my businesses to run. So I spell out all these things and then I begin to drive. So on Monday morning, I tackle as many activities as I can tackle, make as many calls as I can make, do as many documentations. Today I had to do somebody's profile, and I think she's also here, Dr. Udrak. I just took my time and I did that. So I just had to lay that background. So one of the core things as speakers and as trainers that we do on a regular basis is we are going to put it together slides. So a few days ago, I taught you how to use your laptop. And today, I'm using my phone, and I want to show you how you can use your phone to make it happen. So, okay, let me start from this point. The first place you want to go to is your Play Store. Play Store, for those of you who have Google has a Play Store. I don't know about Apple. I don't use an Apple phone, and I don't envy those who do. But if you do have a place to Google Play Store, you can go here and search for, what's the name again? Microsoft or PowerPoint. Just look for PowerPoint. There's particularly no PowerPoint app for Android. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Okay, that's it. So mine is already in there, and all they're asking for me to do is just to update. So I could just update it. It's going to take some time, so I wouldn't want to go that route. So if you're a newbie and you PowerPoint for Android, if you're using an iPad or any of these Apple products, you just click on Microsoft PowerPoint and then you can download into your phone. So you're going to have it appear like this. This is how it looks like PowerPoint. And then you click on it and you're good to go. You're good to go. So these are some of the presentations I've done in recent times using my laptop. I've done a number of presentations. I have using my phone rather. I have them right here. I just use my phone and quickly do them. The last one being public speaking meet, which we discussed. We had a meeting for those of us who are in the public speaking school. We did this. So if you look at the entire screen, you notice that there is recent, some recent stuff, and there's also plus. I want to click on the plus sign. As I click on the plus sign, it takes me to all of this. We have blank presentation. We have, I remember I told you that when we were doing the one on the laptop, we couldn't see this because of how I started. It's almost the same thing. If you're starting afresh on your laptop, you'll see the options of different themes: Madison, Atlas, and many others. Gallery, Parcel, Wood Type, Icon, Quotable, Berlin, Celestial, Savon, Crop, Circle, Dividend. There are many you can choose just to make sure that your stuff is beautiful. These are the ones that are available to you. You can buy more. You don't need to buy more. You can pick any of these and then customize it. Usually, I like to use a blank stuff to do my presentation. It just enables me to play with pictures. And when you use a blank, when you click on that, this is what appears. When you play with pictures, this is what appears. So you have this sign here. Is for you to save. This sign here is for you to edit. This sign here is for you to zoom. This sign here is for you to put together your slider. This sign here is for you to undo. Okay. We have more to show you. I have more to show you. This sign here is your layout. We don't do a lot of commenting, but that's for comments. This way you insert a picture. This way you insert stuff like your circles, that's what you do. And then this plus sign here is if you want to add a new slide. So we have just one slide. First thing we're going to do is try our best to add a new slide. So go to the plus sign, click on it, and then you have a second one, have a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10. So remember what I told you about the layout. Usually the first one has this layout. Look at it here. Go to this layout. You see the layout there. These are usually the first page usually has the title slide, and then has subsequently the title and content, the section header, 2 content comparisons. These are the options you can have. But I'll tell people that the first slide should have the title slide as we have it here. That's good enough. The second slide will not have something like that. The second slide will have what we call the title and content, where you can put a title and then you have a content. It's so easy, you can do this on your own. So let's start with the first one. Let's make it beautiful. And then you double tap to add a title. Let's look at icebreakers, or let's look at branding your business. All right. So that's what we have there. What do I do? I want to make this thing bold. What do? I highlight it like you do. I highlight it. They have the bold sign just staring in front of me there. I click on bold. If I want to make it italics, I click on italics. If I want to underline it, I click on underline. If I want to make it colorful, I make it a color. It gives me the option of what colors I want to use. And I can click red. I like red to be imposed on white. Or if I want it to be something else, I can make it navy blue. Navy blue and red will always go very well. But I don't like the fact that it is in italics, so I click that out. I don't want it to be underlined, I click that out. Now, the next thing I want to do is, in your desktop, you play with a lot of Control-A to highlight, or Shift key and position to highlight a particular text you want to work on. So, but this is already highlighted because I pressed on the wordings and drag it to, just like you want to copy something. So, but I want to change the font. So what do? I just need to go down. You see where you have the B, that's the bold, the italics, the underline, the colors, the bullet point. There's a particular arrow pointing up. So I click on it and it takes me down. It is showing me that the font I'm using is called Calibra Light in bracket headings, and the size is 60. So if you're actually putting it on your laptop, what you're going to see as a size is 60. Okay, so it's also showing me, so I could do a lot of editing, but I could say I want it to be bigger than that. So I go down on the font size and say, let it be bigger than that. Let it be 80. You see, that's grown bigger. It's now 80. But I don't like the font. So I click on that and it gives me other options. Do I want to do Calibri, Abadi? There are many other options that I can have and I can work with. So I could scroll down and pick any of this font size. Let's see this. This will come up fine. Oh, it didn't come up fine. Okay, I don't like what I see. So this doesn't speak of the kind of thing I want to use. So I go down again and search for any font. Oh, this is looking unique. Right, that's nice. Let me take out the boldness. Biome lights. Wow, this is nice. So I noticed that there is no shadow. I like to play with a lot of shadow, but there's no shadow in what we have here. If I want to reverse, if I want to go back, I again look at that light there. That's I want to go back. It takes me back to where I was before. Then if I want to go front, it takes me where I was before. So that's how it works. So you can go down and you can go down and now look at this part. This is where you have what's called the bullets, and then you also have what's called the alignment. So the first alignment we have here, you have this way, you have this way, you have this way, you have this way, this way, you have this way. All of that can be used. So we're done with our first slide. I want to add a picture. So you want to add a picture, you just go back to, where you have your, and double click. Click on where you have your business brand, it will appear. Did you see what I did? I returned back to the place and clicked on the the lower slide, not the main slide, lower slide, and a few things appeared. First, scissors to cut, if I want to cut it out. Another thing to copy, another thing to paste, another thing to delete, another thing to hide, another thing to share. Then just beneath those long slides where you have that plus sign, I also have, let me show you what I'm talking about so you don't think, okay, just a minute. This is what I'm talking about. This is what appeared. This is what appeared. You can play with that. And these are the sliders, and this is the plus sign. And this is what I'm referring to. Okay, so that you get it clear. So I want to add a picture. I go to this point and click on that. And it will take me to my files. It take you to my files, and I could choose whatever. Maybe I should just stay with Facebook. Just stay here. Let's stay with Facebook and pick up. Yeah, I like what I see. I like this guy. It's looking very good. Let me use, it's my friend. Let me use this picture just for. Then here I can crop it. I can crop it. You know, I can crop it where I want to crop it. All right. I don't want that brand to show. I can crop it so that he looks good. And then I'll click on done. And it shows me again, do I want to still crop it? I say no, I just click on done. So it's there. Now I have another challenge. A picture is appearing on the slider, but it's superimposing on my text. I have two options. I either undo. What do I mean by undo? I could choose to undo. Sorry. I could choose to undo here and return back to where I started. Or I could do something about it. And what could I do? I go down to the lower part, I will see, let me show you the lower part. I go down here, I'll see plenty of options I can work with. So I'll go there first before I decide to undo. When you don't know what to do, you can quickly just undo and start all over again. But I go there, I have this option here. This is the option you want to use whenever you have a situation like this. This option. So I'll click on that. And it says arrange. Do I want to bring the picture forward, or do I want to bring the picture to the front? Do I want to send it backwards? Do I want to send it back? Of course, obviously, I want to send it to the back. So I click it first time, and then I click it again the second time, and then the picture is behind, and my stuff is right there in front. Okay, what if we work with red? So highlight, click on red, go down. Do the same thing for okay. Click on edit. Takes me back to where I am. Click on red. So I could type with Michael Asia. I don't like what I see. I don't like it's too small. So I go to this arrow I click on the font size and I increase the font size to as much as big as I want it to be. Okay, I should highlight it for it to work that way. Okay, so I go to 40, still not good enough. So I go to 54. I don't like the font, so I click on the font. Let's see. Let me use this. Oh, this is very mature. Add bold, and it's very mature. So something like this, or something like this. I can put a picture just by the side of it and then work with this. And go down and click on this left alignment. Do the same thing to this one. Good. Now I can check it out. Go to my slider. This is what I mean by slider. To see how it looks. Fantastic. Branding your business with Michael Essien. All right. So how that looks nice, doesn't it? So I've done my first slide and I've used the white background, it's making it looks very mature. Use a beautiful fonts. And now a few other things I want to do. I want to do the transition that we did when we used our desktop. So I'll click on this arrow again. Look out for where I have home. Look, have you seen home? Okay, you've seen home. I click on it and it takes me to a few things. So under home, I can draw, I can insert another picture I want to. I could design. Okay, I could also say I want new designs. The themes I already had. Those themes, those options, okay? That's what I mean by designs that they gave me already. I could say, okay, I'm ready for the designs now. Should we just click one of them? Let's see which one will come out fine for this. Will this come out well? Okay, see how it came out? It's cool. Let's look at another design. Oh, this will be so reddish. This will be so reddish. Nah, no way. That won't work. This will be so purplish or purple. Client team. Now, let's see. This will be so different. So I have plenty of options. I have plenty of options. This will also look unique. Yeah, I think I like this. Very unique. All right, so that's the design. Then I want to also do something with I want it to fly. So I highlight it. I go to where I have designs. I look out for animations. So I draw animations. I have the options. Entrance effect, emphasis effect, exit effect. Those are the three options we have on the phone here. So let's look at entrance effect. Under entrance effects, you want it to appear, you want it to blind, you want it to checker, dissolve, flying, split, you have wipe. So let's look at flying. Flying looks better. So let's look at emphasis effect. What do you want it to do? Do you want to fill colors on it? You know, whatever these are, or let's do something very. Then exit effects. How do you want it to go? Let's it fly out. So we're done with animation. We click again. Let's add our transition. Click on transition. You see transition effects. You click on that, and then you have different options. You have fade, wipe. I like it usually to be very crazy. Or let's say we want to use, I like it to be very crazy, vortex. I want to work on the people's eyes. So we are good. Where do I go to from here? Once I've done all that stuff, let me show you where you go to from there. You go here, and then you now apply it, what you have done. Apply. So that's it. How do you now know what next to do? You go here, and then you can check out your slider. You just check out what you've done already. Up here. Whoa, beautiful. Those things didn't appear. Those things didn't do. That's my flying. Aha. Okay, that's the next slide. So I've done the first one. I now move to the second one. The first one is the topic. The second thing, what do I do when I get here? I can hit on it and add a title. Or if I want to edit, I can edit this way, I can edit like that and move on. Or I could just click here and it shows me the particular page that I want to work with. So usually your presentation should have a primacy, a strong opening. So I could just put in a picture here, we have, okay, let's work with this one. Just as my beginning. What's going on? My stuff has gotten, as this saying here, save copy. Okay, I'm saving it as slides for Zoom. But I want to save it. Let me save it in my device. Let me save it in documents, and I just save. Okay, so that allows me to continue. Let's go here. Click on this, and then add my picture. Same thing, I could crop, or I could just add up, expand it for the first page. I'm good. I'm done with that too. I'm done. That's already a flyer, so I don't want to, it's already an infographic. I don't need to do anything much again. Just make sure it stays well in. All right. So I go to the next one. I also add a picture usually. The PowerPoint should have a lot of pictures. So let's see. I go to this one. I just add that. Some other times, like I already have a text. I'm just doing this randomly. I already have a text of what I want to do. Okay. And so I'll add a text. Let's see. Let's see this. Okay. Remember, you can add more pictures. So let's go to the fifth one. Let's try by changing the layouts. These are the layouts we have here. Let's use this. So we go and add picture. Just any picture, any random picture. Just any random picture. Okay. Right. And you can, let's go to the fifth one. let's work with something like this, a table. Okay. I could put a table. And type on it. Whatever it is I want to do. Done with that, then a lot of things you can do with your, then I add takes back. All right. So if I want to go back again to where I was, I click on this pencil. It gives me the opportunity to edit. Okay, I don't like where that laughing guy is. I want to take it away from there. I click on it, double click. It gives me the option. I cut it and I take it to where I want it to be. I want it just after my business with this guy. And then I can actually paste it there. Let's come there. So it's as easy. This thing is as easy as ABC. So after I've done with my text and my ending, I can choose to, remember you go to close where you have this A, beneath the baseline, the footnote, you have this arrow, click on it, and then you can choose to go to home and give everything transitions so that they work out very fine. And you can say vortex, or vortex be too dramatic for everything. So let's make it checkers. And then you're good. Then I want to make this one also have something close to that. Transition, like random. Slide, I want shape. Slide again, oh, sorry. Okay. Slide, this. Okay, slide. So we're done. We have some kind of presentation done already with my phone. I go and click here on the saver, and on the slider, and I see what I have. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5, slide 6. So it's as easy as ABC. Trust me, this is not rocket science. It's as easy as ABC. Trust me, this is so easy. So easy. So easy. As easy as ABC. So that's pretty much how to use your phone to create exciting slides for your next presentation. Did we have any students at all in class? Okay, we had 9 students. All right, so I don't know if you had any questions for me. You have any questions? I'm done. Because I'm going to give you assignments now to do. Was it difficult to do?